Welcome G. Let's start. Today we are discussing about the three basic rule or basic interview questions generally asked about the method overloading, method overriding, and method heading. So let's be discussed with example ki how we can do overloading, how we can do overriding, and how we can do method heading. Sometime you can say overloading known as a compile time polymorphism and overriding known as a runtime polymorphism. Someone asks you what is the compile time polymorphism, you can give the example of overloading, and someone sometime asks about the runtime polymorphism, you can give the example of your method overriding. So let's first talk about the what is overloading. So method overloading are compile time polymorphism when a class have more than one method with the same name. Any class have a more than one with the same name, that method known as a overload method. Simple. Any class contain more than one method with the same name, you can say the method is overload. So the overload method must differ from the parameter list. If there are two overloaded methods, so they have some differences, that is the parameter list. Okay, same number of parameter or order list cannot be two methods. So you can see one class can have a more than one method with the same name but have a different parameter list. Parameter may be some have an integer, some float, some different order. And second things, return types of a method can be differ. In the case of overloading, we have not any concerns key what is the method return type, should be the same or can be different. Sometimes in writing a class, one class can write some static method. So whenever you are writing a static method also support overload. That means you can also do overload on static method. So let's look at some example. So here let us write one class. Let's say test. This is the one class test, and let us we have defined a method like return into sum. It will take a two integer variable a and integer b, and you can just return sum a plus b. Okay, sum of a two input argument. Okay, so this is the one method. Similarly, can we do another method? Let's another method sum, but you can define two methods in the same class with the same name, but the parameter list be different. Here is the two integer parameter. Here you cannot set two integer parameter. Might be you can take as a three integer parameter. Okay, so now this is your sum method. You can say sum method is overloaded method. So here in test class now contain two method sum, but have a parameter is different. This will take a two parameter, this will take a three parameter. Might be case let's say you have a two parameter, but let's say here is a float. That means it is not always say if some function take a two parameter, then another some function cannot take a two parameter. Now this some function take a two parameter, that is integer type. This some function take a two parameter but a float type. So this is a known as your method overloading. These methods are overloaded means ki one class some function have a different parameter list. So here you can say test obj equal to new test, and here you can say sout obj dot sum. You can pass a two variable, it will sum, okay. Now it will invoke the sum of the two argument, right. Same you can see here. A plus b, or just make a return. Here you can say sout. Then we are getting the result as well as what is the to some function. So that means now this object know कि we can invoke even two argument also invoke with a float number. Let's dot 1 oh 1.1. This is the float, okay. So now some function is the overloaded function. You can pass two integer value or two float value or even three argument, okay. Then you can pass three arguments. So method overload is very simple. Any class can define more than one method with the same name like sum, but with a different parameter list. Here two parameter, here three parameter, here maybe two float or in any combination. Surely that must be difference. Return type can be anything. Return type can be anything. So this is your method overloading. Even you can write some static method as well. Let's give a write static let int okay. Let's see here float, okay, float f. Now get so this is the way. Now static method also can be overloaded. So here you can get sum with the two input argument, one is the float dot 3f. So this is time invoke your static method. So in simple, whenever you are defining method, one class can contain that's box, okay. One class can contain multiple method with the same name, but parameter must be different. Somewhere two argument, three argument, float, integer float, any combination. So this is the method overloading. So this is the as per the definition. Method overloading a compile time polymer revision. Compile time polymer revision. When a class has more than one method with the same name, that is known as overloaded method, but overloaded method must be differ from its parameter list. Return type can be anything, and overload static method can be support overloading. Next talks about the method overriding. So our runtime polymer revision. You can say for method overriding there is need some kind of parent child relationship or base class or subclass relationship. That means ki there is a parent class and now this is the subclass. He in base class defines some method here, and same method you are defining in the subclass and with the same signature known as a method overriding. That means ki when a subclass have a more than one method with the same name, one is the inherited are okay. So you are defining the same name method like here. Similarly, you can define here same name. So that is your overriding. So overriding means overridden method must have the same parameter list order as the same in the base class. That means in base class, what is the signature of a method? Same signature we can define in the subclass as well as. So whenever you are defining the same signature method in a subclass, you can say it is the overridden method. And in the case of return type can be same or can be covariant. Covariant means if superclass have a class return type and then subclass return type can be A or can be any subclass. That is the covariant. In the case of static method does not support overriding. When you are doing static method overriding, that is known as a method hiding. So whenever you are hiding method in the case of static, that means you are defining one method in a subclass the same signature as in the superclass as a static method, and same you are defining in the subclass same static method, that is known as a method hiding. So let us look the example. So let us like we have a one class base, and base have a let's like method like maybe so maybe so that's just return your integer. Okay, return let's null. Okay, here you can see like is out base class so method, right? So this is your base class have a one static method so now we have a right like class subclass extend your base class and now he can here override your same. That means here you are same signature like this, same signature you are defining here. So here you are so inside your subclass, like let's return null. So here that means key your subclass is defining a method so method with the same signature as in the parent class. So this is known as your overriding. Means ki whatever the definition you are given in this base class, you are defining the same method here but with a different definition. Method overriding means you are giving the new definition of the your parent class method. Simple. So let us like here we have a one method like a static void print. Okay, that will take let's key base class obj and simply say base class obj dot so. Okay, simple. Here we have a one method that call okay, call method so let's if I am here create a base class object equal to new base class. Okay, now here we can say call, here you can pass base. So here your base class method invoked, that means your base class invoking base class your method invoked and you will get the base class output. So this is the kind of your, but in the case of you can also say here your base class can be assigned in the subclass, new your subclass. So in this case if you invoke the same method here at So which function invoke? This is a base class invoke or the subclass invoke? Let's run it and check the output. Let us look. Here your first invoke your base class. Here you are creating the base class object and calling the function base. Then a base class have a show function invoke. So they invoke the show function from the base class. But when you pass a subclass object here, you can assign the subclass and then again invoke the base function, same function. Here they are invoke the your subclass show. That means this show function runtime decide कि which methods I am going to invoke. I am going to invoke the base class method or your subclass method. Depend upon the runtime. Runtime, if we are assigning the base class object, they invoke the base class method. If we are assigning the subclass object, they can invoke the subclass. So this is known as a runtime polymorphism. Runtimes, this function show function know कि which method we are going to invoke, right? So this is your overriding. Runtime, this is decide I am going to this method. Okay, so this is your overriding. Overriding is simple. You are defining same signature method inside your subclass known as a overriding. And return type can be same integer or can be in subtypes. Let's here you can not change the number. Here you cannot set a number because integer is the subclass and the parent class is different. But here you can say this is the number. Here you can say number. It works. There is no any issue. That means return type can be the same, but return type can be covariant. Covariant, that means you can give here integer. So integer number is a subclass and the integer is a subclass, superclass or subclass. If you look the integer class, integer is the subclass of your number class. Number is the parent class. So this is known as covariant. That means while overriding any method, return types can be the same as a return type in the superclass or any covariant, means corresponding subclass you can also write here. So generally say same signature, that means your this part should be the same. Return type can be same in overriding or return type can be the subclass of this. If this is the object, and that time subclass can be any subclass. So this is the one kind of a return type differences. Sometime you can say, let's here define one method like a static method, static void like display. Okay, let's say here your display method. So here same signature method you can also define inside your subclass, but here you say runtime, let's difference this is the your subclass. Okay, now let us here we can invoke your obj dot display. Okay, and then check the output. Say, so let us run the code. So here we are also overriding static method. Then what the difference is? Here you check, in the case of base class, they are invoke base class display, base class so doesn't any impact. That's good. We are passing base class object, they invoke the base class. When we are passing the subclass object. At that time they invoke the show method as a subclass, but display method is still a base class. That means the static method is not override. This is your static method is not overriding your base subclass. This is known as a method hide. Now your method is hide. Please be note, static method always invoke from his class name. So here, if you want to invoke the subclass static, here instead of writing object, the general recommendation is we can write the like a base class dot display, or you can write your subclass dot display. This is the recommended way in the case of static method. Always static method invoke from the class name, so that it's clear message ki which static method you are going to invoke. This is the confusion. While with the help of object class you are invoking an instance method as well as a static method. Now it's clear, you are invoking a subclass display and you are invoking your base class display. So please be, while writing the code, any times you need to invoke any static method, please use the class name, not the object name. Generally compiler support you can invoke the static method from object itself, but this is not the recommended way. id also not prefer. If you invoke the id obj dot display, they are not showing, they are only showing the show method. Means id also recommend you don't invoke the display method. So this is the, please go. So whenever in the case of superclass or base class, okay, and now this is your subclass, you can override the definition of your same signature of the instance method in the base class inside your subclass. This is known as a overriding. But in the case of static method, you can define a same static method inside subclass, but this is not overriding. It is also known as a method hide. This method your hide. This is only invoked from your subclass name. This method only invoked from your base class name. So please be note, don't invoke static method from the object. While invoking static method from object, compiler just replace your object name with the reference name left side object. So here in the case of superclass, but this is the reference of base class, they are invoking always the base class. So be it's clear, static method overriding, you can write the code, but really this is not overriding, this is the method hiding. But in the case of your instance method, non-static method can be overridden only if you have write the same kind of signature. Let's what happen, you can write the same here like you can define the same, let's again you can define the same but change the return type. Let's here say integer x. So you can also write here. So in this case this is not a overriding. Okay, you can defining the same name function here, but the return times different. So this is not a, but here you can say this subclass can have a overloaded method, one with a sub, so with a one argument, so with a default argument. So this scenario known as a method overload, not the overriding. So please be ensure whenever your subclass have a more than one method with the same name with a different parameter list, this is the definition of your method overloading. So here you can do method overloading. Okay, even you cannot define this, still you can say method overloading. But which one method you can say overriding? The same signature which is the year overriding. Return type can be different, can be maybe same or can be subtype. So this is the some basic key point with respect to the overriding. Now you are clear what is excuse me, what is method overloading? Method overloading means you are defining more than one method in the same class with a different parameter list. Okay, one argument to it. This is the method overloading. In the case of overriding, generally one parent class, then your child class. Whatever the signature here, same method you can define in the subclass. This is known as a overriding. You are giving the new definition from superclass to the subclass. But return type can be the same or can be the covariant. Covariant means if this is the A class, then here you can write A class or subclass of A can be allowable. But in the case of overloading, return type can be anything, doesn't matter. But in the case of overriding, return types make a matter. You ensure that are you making the same return type or covariant, else not allowed. Signature would be the same, method name same, signature same, and return time should be the same. Then you can say method override. If you are defining the same name with a different parameter list, that is known as overloading. In the case of a static method you can overload, but in the case of you define same static method here, superclass, and same static method in subclass, you can say this is not overriding, this is the method hiding. So sometime be confused, write the static method here and same static method here. Someone asks, is the method overriding? No, method overriding not. Only a method that is non-static instance method are overriding. Static method is not overridden. Static method known as a method hiding. So hope this information helpful to you to get the understanding about the overload method and overriding method and method hiding. From this note, I would like to say thank you for watching this video.